Remember the absolute frenzy surrounding the Twilight movies? It wasn't just about vampires and werewolves. It was a cultural moment. Midnight premieres, soundtracks on repeat, and the eternal debate, Team Edward or Team Jacob. But what if I told you Taylor Lautner's wife was firmly on the other team before they even met? Um, it's a confession that might shock some fans. Taylor Lautner, yes, she shares the same name, playfully defended her past allegiance. She simply stated she was too young for Jacob's abs. Uh, when the movies first came out, um, it's a surprisingly relatable admission, isn't it? Um, the couple playfully poked fun at it with Taylor joking that there wasn't anything Edward like about him. Uh, it's uh, it's a sweet reminder that even amidst the fandom, it's the person, not the sparkly vampire, that truly matters. Uh, um, their story is an interesting one. While Taylor was navigating early acting roles and then the whirlwind of Twilight fame, uh, Tay was living a normal life in her hometown. Um, it's a contrast that makes their connection even more special. I mean, this question, I don't know if you want to do that. It's they were brought together by Taylor's sister, Makina. Um, Tay was a dedicated nurse, working long hours during the pandemic, and but the emotional toll led her to a difficult decision, and she eventually resigned after being diagnosed with PTSD, uh, depression, and anxiety. Now the couple shares their lives with fans through their podcast, The Squeeze. It's a platform where they can be open, honest, and yes, even revisit their Twilight days with a laugh drive. Um, Speaking of revisiting, they've rewatched the movies together, and Tay admitted to having an emotional reaction. And it's funny how a movie you loved as a teenager can hit differently when you're married to the werewolf. Taylor is even leaning into his Twilight roots with a meta series, Taylor Lautner Werewolf Hunter. And there's an animated Twilight series in the works for Netflix based on Midnight Sun. The saga continues. The fandom will always be divided, but it's clear that Tay's heart belongs to Jacob now. And honestly, it's pretty adorable that she was a fan, which isn't accessible when you didn't the investing work before they met. Um, it's like she was playing the long game. Um, it just goes to show you sometimes the person you're meant to be with is on the opposing team. Uh, it makes for a much more interesting story, doesn't it? Um, there's a little like it being a vampire who's afraid of garlic. And with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.